quartet was founded in 1946 by the famous first violinist Robert Mann. As a student at the Juilliard School, those four people were known to all of us as the best teachers in the school. And somehow it always has the same persona, you know, the same sound, the same sort of musical intensity, the same grit as it always did. And of course, each member still continues to teach at the Juilliard School, which for me is quite incredible, having been a student there. It sort of closed my cycle. The Quartet Now, the members are Roger Tapping on viola, Astrid Schween on cello, Ronald Copes on second violin, Aretí Zula on first violin. Tonight we'll be playing Haydn, Bartók and Beethoven, all three staples from the quartet repertoire, of course. Haydn Opus 76 number 5, quite a charming piece with a really fun last movement, and of course the slow movement is one of my favorites, just one of the greatest lullabies ever written. The Bartók Quartet, of course, the Juilliard Quartet is so famous for the Bartók quartets, and especially this one, Bartók number 3, the third quartet, which actually was part of the first ever concert that the Juilliard Quartet gave back in 1946. So this is actually quite exciting for me, especially this being my first year with the quartet. I sort of get to repeat the same history that perhaps Bobby Mann, or the same feelings. I started the violin when I was 6.5. My father was my first teacher, and he was my teacher for a long time. I moved to the US when I was 13 to go study with Pinka Zuckerman at first for a couple of years, and then I studied with Itzhak Perlman for quite a long time, almost a decade. And this was all at the Juilliard School with Mr. Perlman. And of course, the quartet was actually a big part of my studies there as well. That's where I did chamber music. That's where I found my passion for chamber music, as well as the Perlman music program. And the quartet played a big role in all of us in that, in sort of, you know, just being a part of the society through chamber music. I graduated. Since then, I've been playing concerts around the world. I was part of the Chamber Music Society of Lincoln Center. I was part of many other festivals, and even though I love playing solo, chamber music and especially string quartet playing was in the back of my mind, as I just knew that that's what I needed to do, you know, and I just somehow wasn't lucky enough to find the right people. I tried many times to form a string quartet, and just every time something was missing. And so now here I am, doing the thing that I want to do.